Okay, can you hear me now? Okay, we're good. All right, so the recording has started, and we gonna see if we can get this to work. All right, so here it is. It's me, Mika, right here with Joyce, beautiful WOC TV, because we are rained in, and it is too freaking cold to go outside to do a video. So Joyce and I was sitting here talking about the mom with the 15 kids, and if you can see here on my screen, I have a picture of her up. As many people know that she's a mom that has 15 kids. She got kicked out of her apartment, I think it is, and she's living in a hotel at the time of this with her kids, and it's been a whole thing about, oh, somebody's go, what was it, Joyce? Somebody's gonna help pay for
somebody was gonna pay for the situation that she was in. But like I was telling you, I think how they do editing, I don't think she was saying y'all gonna take care of these kids. But I think she was saying, since the Department of Child Protective Services got in her business and started, because she said for 6 months. So for the last 6 months that they were involved in her and her kids' life, all hell was breaking loose. So I think that's what she meant by they're going to take care of her and her 15 kids.
Yeah. And like I was telling Joyce earlier also about that too, you have this system that's in place to help people that's disabled, elderly people. But what kind of ticked me off about the whole situation is that when did her clock go off and say, you know what, after baby number 9 or baby number 8, this was enough? I mean, that's my whole thing.
At what time did she stop and think, I'm having too many kids? You know, my dad was 8 of 16 children. Of course, that was in the old days. It would help you to have as many kids as you could kick out. But
yeah,
in my mind, and this is TMI, but I got my tubes tied after the 3rd child. I was like, no more.
Yeah, mine was tied after Tristan, so mine was tied after the 4th. And it's like, when do you take responsibility for that? And my thing is this also, you know, do she work? Don't seem like she worked. Yeah. I mean, she kept having baby after baby after baby after baby, so she wouldn't be able to hold down a job. But now it's one of those situations that makes me mad, because like I told you earlier, here it is, I have a job, I have a career, whatever it may be, but I have a disabled child, but I can't get no assistance from no government agencies because why? His mama work. Which is stupid.
That's the thing. Even like with me, just going to school, like, yes, I'm able-bodied and work, but my kids have gotten older, and the type of jobs or the career I've chosen, I will have to be out on the road driving a truck. So instead of out on the road driving a truck, being away from my between 12, instead of being away from them, and this time when she needed me to be around the most, I decided just, you know, stop working and go to school, and which I get paid for going to school, but the system only helps you if you have no job, no income, and it's not a system that's going to help better yourself. You're going to stay in the same position year after year after year, which is, excuse my language, fucked up, because if you want to better yourself, you might as well not get on, you know, don't get on the system.
Yeah.
And yet, I would be the first person to tell a lady it's hard with kids. But as much as I've done a lot of stuff with kids,
yeah,
since I put mine, so it can be done. You can make things happen. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, because it's not easy for me right now.
Yeah.
Learning how to budget by way of Mika ×3.
We just talked about that.
Learning how to budget, learning how to deal with, you know, just doing things that mothers do to streamline, you know, their household and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can do it. It may be a little rough sometimes, but you can still do it. But you ain't dependent on the system and waiting on them.
Exactly. Because that's my thing. With 15 kids, I don't know if she's looking at it, because you know how it is back when we was growing up. You found somebody with a bunch of kids, you knew they was getting a whole bunch of food stamps. So they couldn't use all that food, so what they started doing, they started selling their food stamps. So every kid she get, that's another $100 and some odd dollars per child. So my thing is this. I'm not saying that whatever she would do was right, but were you selling what the government was giving you to take care of your kids? Because you had to be trying to pay your light bill, your water bill, and whatever, some kind of way. You had to clothe them. You had to buy personal hygiene. You're not working.
So how do you do that? And they don't give you a lot of money. And for her to only be in a bedroom, you know, with 15, okay, you can put two bunk beds, that's 4. 2 bunk beds, that's 4. That's 8. You still got how many left? You still need. She needed at least a 4-bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Her and her. So they were already bunched up together.
Yeah, exactly.
How did she make it in a bedroom for all that time? She needed a house.
Exactly.
And okay, to a certain extent, I do believe in birth control, and to a certain extent, I don't. There's a lot of times that I thought, well, maybe I should have gotten a what is it? What I just said when I got my tubes tied, because I felt conflicted with, you know, well, I'm not letting life come through me like it should.
Yeah.
But if I don't got the money to take care of every life that comes through here, then, you know, you can't expect the government to take care of every child you have. You got to have some type of responsibility.
Exactly.
So, at what point did she say, well, and maybe she didn't say it. That's probably why she went to jail, because the judge wanted to know, are you pregnant again, bitch?
Yes. Yes.
She is not, and just like Much Love from Kentucky said, she is not the Duggars. The Duggars, I think they got 21.
She thinks she's pregnant again. She's pregnant again. She's pregnant right now.
But they get all kinds of help. They got a TV show.
Exactly.
Ain't got no TV show to help take care of her kids.
But you know what? They have a TV show. The dad works. The oldest son works. They homeschool their kids. They make all their clothes. It's just a total different lifestyle for them.
I tell you what she is doing. A big mistake that she is making is, number one, when you're a black woman and you have a black child that's a male, she is setting them up to go to prison. Because when you don't give them the time and attention,
and yes,
for your daughters too, I ain't gonna forget the women, but more so, you know, the sons, you know, if they're not getting attention, you got so many kids, I don't know how. I have a hard time trying to divvy up attention for my 3. 15? You know, what are those boys? I think I can't hear you no more, me.
No. All right, so hold that thought. We're going to have to cut this one short, and then we be back with part 2.